Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024 focused on airport and scenery enhancements? Then this is the video for you. Let's look at the intro and then let's look at the details. This week, several new airports, as you can see. The first one is Paterzell Airfield, Echo Delta Papa November. It's part of the LSV Walheim Bison Black EV, and it's beautiful situated. It contains an asphalt runway and a grass runway, as you can see. And there are some other things like the 3D models are handmade in Bavaria and built with love. So this is how it looks like. And here you can see the Bavaria touch. So pretty nice. It can also open the doors, as you can see. It looks like that it also can be done within the sim itself. Also, playgrounds are there. This package has been officially also released for Flight Simulator 2020 a long time ago, if I'm correct. And as you can see, they now ported it to Flight Simulator 2024. Then the next one is the Fruitgun Airfield 9067 LSFR Lima Sierra Foxtrot Romeo. It's located in the Alps. The flight takes less than 10 minutes to reach the 4,000 meter peaks of the Bernese Alps, as the longest Alpine glacier, the Aletsch Glacier. So what's included in the scenery? A typical Swiss military airfield with public roads running across the airfield, farms located on the airfield grounds and cultivated hayfields. Runway sloped. Northwestern end of the airfield is a wooden bridge was built over the Kenda River, and some other nice things are included, including the tall BLS Aerial Service magazine. So let's have a look at the screenshots. This is the airport, including the roads, including the railroads. Railroads are not, I would say, modeled, as you can see, right? It simply is the static scenery. And the first time I seen, I would say, a video, also pretty cool, right? So I included a video about it. I would say the video goes a little bit fast, but it still is a good idea. Then we see some aircrafts, some military, I would say, parts of the airport, I should say, and some buildings. Then the next one is from SLH Sim Design. Is the Aeroporto Benjamin Rivera Norwegia Airport Tango Juliet Charlie Papa. It contains custom 3D models as well as animated passengers, and of course high quality because it's 4K PBR textures. Lighting has been, I would say, adjusted, as well as the terminal of the interior terminal has been added. They corrected the range bolts and they updated the apron layout to make sure it's correct. So let's have a look at the screenshots, because I'm really curious when reading all of this. So this is one of the buildings interiors. This is the, say, outside. Here we can see the interior of the terminal building. And some other nice spots. So nice airport. Then we've got ACO Design Studio. They released the Guangzhou International Airport Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. It's the second capital air transportation hub in southern Taiwan, and it's also named Xiaopang, Chaigang Airport. Pretty cool thing. It's opened in 1997, at least the international terminal, with 12 boarding gates, all of which have jetways. Domestic has 7 boarding gates. So we scroll down, we can see the pictures of the airport. Again, all signs. This is the airport site, as it looks like. Some hangar buildings are there. The interior is also included. Also always good to see. Still can remember that initially I would say no one included interiors, but it looks like it becomes a trend to include interiors in these packages. And also during the night it looks pretty nice. They've got DC Scenery Design. They released the Deep Forest Airport, Foxtrot Delta 48. It's 12 miles east of Jacksonville, Florida, United States. Of course, highly detailed everything. Ground textures, hangars, airport buildings and objects, custom night lighting. So let's have a look if it's high quality. So this is the, let's say, overview picture. And here we can see some buildings with wear and tear, which I personally love. So a nice airport, a small one, but still cool. Then we've got Image Sim. They released Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. This airport has been released already multiple times by multiple vendors. This is the it's Delta's home base, right? The world's busiest airline, primary staff West Hub. It's a port center of operations for 25 other significant US and international carriers. It includes 7 large and busy terminals, interactive bespoke jetways and animations, fantastic performance, custom interactive SafeGate TM, visual docking guidance, VDGS, fluid usage, and even with complex airline cockpits and high density AI coverage. So let's scroll to the pictures in that case. So this is the airport. You can see it's really big. Also, it includes a lot of things, including the night lighting, which are enhanced. Also, the wear and tear on the buildings is nice. Parking spots, aircraft during the night, rain, reflection on the runway or apron, sorry, I should say. So a lot of things, right? Nice airport. Then we're going back to DC Scenery Design that released the Citrus Hedging Ranch Airfield 96 Foxtrot Delta. It's located 10 miles northeast of Okeechobee in Florida. Not sure if I pronounced the name correctly. Custom modeled hangars, objects and details, and PBR texturing has been added. And this is how it looks like. Not too many pictures. Small airport. If you love small airports, then this is a good one. Then we're jumping to Aerosoft. A long time since we heard from them. The Mount Everest Lukla Airport. This one also has been, let's say, released already multiple times by also other vendors. Victor November Lima Kilo. It's one of the most dangerous airports. An airport so full of extremes that's not only to know by hardcore aviation enthusiasts anymore, but has become a phenomenon among influencers, travel bloggers, and documentaries. What's included? The 3D terrain model, as well as the newly constructed helipad with terminal building, terminal extension with interiors, the recently erected Tenzing Hillary statue and garden right next to the runway. Lots of animated people, animated ground service ATVs, night lighting, and a detailed manual. Cons, there is no flat runway. Well, if that's the only thing, I would say, and this one also looks pretty impressive, right? If you look at this, it looks really detailed. A lot of details being added also, not only on the airport itself, but also on the surroundings. So this one is a nicely modeled one. Then scrolling down, we've got the Welshpool Airport Echo Golf Charlie Whiskey. This one was released last week, I think, if I'm correct, but to the 2020 store. Now it's available for 2024. It's an airport with a lot of things. They added more than 100 custom 3D objects, accurate runways, detailed control rooms, and hangar interiors, completely custom windsock and dynamic animated flags, animated spectators, and a lot of other cool things. So this is how the traffic tower looks like. These are the surroundings, including if you look at the reflections during the weather, or during the rain, I should say. So also this one, I would say it's pretty nice. You can see that they added a lot of things, including spectators, including some static scenery. So don't count on not everything is, I would say, moving, including a spot for the hangar. Not sure if you can, I would say, spawn from that one, but could be. Now we've got the beautiful model of the world. Has released the Asia Go Airport Lima, India. Lima, India, Delta Alpha. It's an airport which is on the most in the picturesque mountain airfields in Italy. Not too much details beside the description. So let's see what's included. So this is the airport itself. You can see that it includes, I would say, a lot of wear and tear. A lot of custom buildings are included. Also the terrace, right, where you can do some drinks. The hangar is included. And also some surroundings such as this point of interest has been added. Nice one. Then we've got NZA simulations, the Tauranga Region Airport, November Zulu Tango Golf. It's in the New Zealand, of course. It's 3 kilometers from the city of Tauranga in the Bay of Plenty region. But this is a special one because this one includes 3 airports and 1 helipad. I would say initially I was also reading this and I thought, okay, which 3 airports? But then I figured out in the region you've got the Tauranga Hospital Airport, and then you've got the Waihi Beach Aerodrome and the Motiti Island. Those are the additional airports which they have. So that's cool. All fully 3D models. Then you've got the classic flyers with 5 aircrafts, including with the National Airways Corps, the Havilland DH-114 Heron. You've got some other waypoints like the Mount Maungani surroundings. And you've got the full PBR true to life runways, high resolution, 3D interiors for all of them, including for the Surf Shack Eatery. So let's jump to the screenshots. It will tell us much more. You can see the hangar building. You can also see the surroundings have been updated. The insides are there. And here you see the locations of these airports, right? So here we've got one here. Here we've got an airstrip and the hospital, of course. Some of these pictures are not really sharp, but I assume that the, I would say, real package is super sharp. Then we've got real world scenery. They released a Grand Junction Regional Airport, Kilo Golf Juliet Tango. It's also an airport, 100% custom-made hand buildings, realistic HD ground markings, HDR ground image, lightning effects are there, excellent frame rates, current airport markings and signs, all fencing optimized, but only one screenshot unfortunately. But still, it looks nice. Oh, do we have more? I think we're having more. Yes, we have more. The next one is the Blaise Diagne International Airport, Golf Oscar Bravo Delta. It's an airport which is 43 kilometers east of Dakar in Africa. It's the main gateway. Replacing the former Leopold Sédar Senghor International Airport. It's rebuilt completely for Flight Simulator 2024, full PBR 4K textures, high definition custom buildings, including the interiors, which is nice, the TR station, the control tower and the VIP terminal lounges, custom jetways, up-to-date gates, handcrafted markings. And if we look at this screenshots, you can see that this one is really nice. It's a little bit too quick, so let's go back. Interior, of course. Some pictures from the air, including the updated content for Flight Simulator 2024, including the passenger terminals, including other pieces. So, pretty impressive, this package. Then we've got MSF Scenery Builders. They released the Mesa Gateway International Airport, Kilo India Whiskey Alpha. This airport is formerly the Williams Gateway Airport, and then was the Williams Air Force Base before that even. Not too many descriptions about the airport itself, but this is how it looks like. Including some military aircrafts, which are potentially static, including some, to say, cargo aircrafts, which are also likely static. Likely, I'm not 100% sure about that. Then we've got the Southern Illinois Airport, Kilo Mike Delta Hotel by MSF Scenery Builders. It's a public airport in the Jackson County. Also not too many details about this, but this is how it looks like. Including wear and tear on the runways, including static scenery objects. But overall, nice airport. Then Kilo Mike Whiskey Alpha, the Veterans Airport, also released by the same developer. It's also known as the Williamson County Regional Airport. It's 5 miles west of Marion in Williams County, Illinois, United States. And this is how it looks like. So small airport, but still a lot of details have been added. And then the last one is category. It's the Lansing Capital International Airport, Kilo Lima Alpha November. It's 5 kilometers northwest of downtown Lansing. And here you can see the level of detail, including wear and tear. The aprons are there. Some static aircrafts are there. Some hangar buildings have been added. Looks, again, pretty impressive. Going to the world, because there also are some changes there. At least I do think there are. So let's filter on the list. Let's filter only on the newest. And the first one we find in this area is the New York City Times by Samsung 3D. If you want to really improve the quality of flight simulator scenery, then Samsung 3D has this package for you, which has 300 custom iconic buildings, 50 more compared to Flight Simulator 2020, including a lot of things, buildings, banks, towers, etc. Now I've got the beautiful and detailed Times Square area, animated billboards, over 160 buildings with PBR 4K textures, night lighting has been improved, so quickly jump to the screenshots, and here you can see the level of detail. If you compare this with the default scenery in Flight Simulator 2020 or 2024, well, you will be, I would say, blown away, because this is really next level scenery. I would say if you love flying over New York City or in the area, then it's almost, I would say, a no-brainer to buy this package. And the next one is from RM Studios. It's the Shorter Trees Global. This package, I would say, kind of fixes the, let's say, trees issue. They say they do it globally because it works across all continents and regions. And also, let's say, it's optimized for performance. And this is the default trees, and these are the trees with the mods, right? So you can see that they do some cleanup of the mods. Maybe there's another before-after picture. I don't think so, but it's up to you if you want to fix the trees. I would say it's almost that you would expect someone else to do this. And that someone else, I will leave it in the middle who this should be. Then we've got the Colorado Springs Neon Lights 2024 exclusive edition by Dream Scenery. This updates the lighting of in Colorado Springs. Here, unfortunately, no before after pictures, but there's a lot of detail over here. Similar package is for Cincinnati. Also, they updated the night lighting over there, which makes it more realistic. If the screenshots are loading, these are the screenshots which they have. So, nice package. Is there more? Yes. Madison, new lights. So we stay in the US for now. They updated the lighting, and it looks, I'd say, pretty impressive. And then the last one, and now we jump to Europe, because they also updated the lighting of Stockholm. And this is how Stockholm looks during the night, and it looks really beautiful. Compared with the default scenery, and then compared with this one. And then you understand why you might consider to buy this package. And with this, we're at the end of this video where we looked at the new airports and scenery announcements for Flight Simulator 2024. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to the like button. If you are searching for some new aircrafts or aircraft liveries, or maybe some new activities, then have a look at the description of this video, because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back next week.